What the hell?
What's up? Is he gonna talk with you?
Shit, it might be just a fucking lug nut.
Welcome to Houston, the bottom of the South. If you ain't from around here, you might not make it out. I done seen it all. Plenty balled and foul. One day buying them all, next they lost it all. Don't let the hype fool you. Keep you too close by. These jackets will play cool and hit you with the 4-5.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, guys. So y'all know I've been out of town for a whole freaking week, and that whole week I was still trying to figure out how my wheel lug nuts got loose. Now, we went through the cameras, didn't find a thing. So I've been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, and I figured it out. Nobody was trying to steal my wheels. It was the dealership. Now, I got a whole bunch of facts to prove this. So today was my first day driving a truck. Me and the wife went on a date to the movies. I just flew back in at like 10, 11 o'clock this morning. Still tired. But let me show you the facts. And this is going to be mind-blowing, because Monday I'm going to the dealership and they're going to have to reimburse me for all the stuff I had to get this stuff to be fixed. Now, y'all ready for this? Number one fact. The number one evidence of this. So y'all know I did burnouts, right? I do burnouts in my truck. And if you don't know, when you get a sports package, only the passenger side rear tire will burn out. So if you watch a previous of my videos and stuff in Snapchat or whatever, Instagram, and I'll roll some clips right now so you can see it. Only this wheel will burn out. I would show you right now, but I'm in my driveway. I don't want to burn out on my driveway, but only this wheel. No other wheel, not the back wheel, not the front wheel. Only this wheel, because it's a sports package. And I want both of them, but they don't have the gears out yet. Now, y'all ready for this? So, let's look at the tires. This is tire, right? Looks good. This is the back driver's side. No residue, because y'all know when y'all burn out, the rubber burns out and then falls over and all that stuff, right? No residue, right? No residue on this tire whatsoever. This is actually a good tire. Now, if I did burnouts, I wouldn't have this much meat like the rest of the other two tires over there. So this tire was in the back, and this is the tire that I did burnouts, because just look at the tread. And y'all ready for this? Look at the residue. Can y'all see? Look at the residue. That's residue right there. All that burnt rubber when I do burnouts. Do y'all see it? All that residue. That's from burnout, guys. If you never burnt out, that's what burnouts. And look how much tread I have. Look, it's not thick like the tread over there. Now, grand finale. This is the grand finale, guys. Grand freaking finale. Do y'all remember when I curve checked my wheel and I told you I did it at Chick-fil-A, and I made a video and I did a thumbnail kind of like this? Hold on. I did a thumbnail just like that, right? And I curve checked it really bad and I painted it. Why is that front wheel all of a sudden in the back now? Do y'all see that? This is the wheel I painted, and I will show you a picture right about now. And make sure you watch the video that's in the card above. But look. Bam. This wheel was in the front, because this is the wheel I freaking curve checked when I was in Chick-fil-A drive-through. So, to sum it all down now, that means the dealer rotated my tires without my permission, first of all. Because why would they rotate my tires and I didn't pay for it? All I went in there, because all my oil changes are prepaid for. The only reason why I have to pay for anything is because I have a supercharger and it's full synthetic, so I have to pay like $40 to $50. But why would they mess with my wheels? And then that's the third thing. I forgot about this one. And y'all remember when I was talking about the lock? I knew I wasn't tripping. I told y'all I had the lock at the very bottom of the glove box, and then all of a sudden it was at the top, because when I did that upfitter modification, I remember placing that plastic bag in that glove box, and I never went back in my glove box, because that was the last thing I went in my glove box for. I never go in my glove box. So with all that evidence, it was the dealer's freaking fault why my wheels was freaking bent, cracked, whatever you want to say it, because when I came around the corner right here, I felt something weird, and then my wheels went like this. Now, what I'm pissed off about, I wasted extreme off-road time. They thank goodness they helped me out. They had to get the stuff fixed outside, so I gave them some money for actually doing the work for me, that wasting their time basically. Because think about it, if you go to any shop, they're going to charge you a surcharge just for looking at your car, and if you decide to do the work with them, they will take that money and credit it, right? So that's what I had to do. I had to pay them a certain amount of money just for them to look at my truck, because that's just how it is. Now, not just only that, I paid $150 freaking dollars to tow my crap all the way over there. So what I want, one, I missed work. I want that replaced. I want my funds for me missing work replaced, because I had to take off of work and go over there on something they did. Two, I want my $150 back, and I want my extreme off-road money back. So that's what I want back. That's not a lot, because it wasn't my fault. I went in and simply got an oil change. But what y'all think? Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think. But it's clear as day, guys, and I'm gonna have all this evidence on the screen so you can see it. So just look, guys, no damage to that wheel, right? I hit this wheel at Chick-fil-A. Now, I'm not bragging about it. Just look at it. It look like crap. But I hit this wheel at Chick-fil-A, right? And I spray painted. And then you remember I went to my daughter's volleyball practice and everything. Like, I'm going to show y'all these videos so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But it's clear as day. Now, the other thing is, why would this tire be so good in the back if I do burnouts? And I have proof I do burnouts. If you want to look. That's the residue right there. Look at that residue. See that? Look at this. This is all residue. Residue from burnouts. And that is what's up here. And then you remember I said this tire looks bad. It's been, you know what? Let me go ahead and backtrack what I said. I don't know what, bro. Did the wheel break? And it's been doing this for a while, guys, because if you look at the tire tread is like this. You see how it's high right here? It is like, you see how it's like slanted? And then if you come to here, the tires are still good. Look how it still look good. So it's been happening for a while. I don't know what it is. And now you heard me. I said this tire looks bad. It looked like it's been like this for a while. Clear as day, guys. Clear as freaking day. This is freaking mind-blowing. And the bad part is, man, I actually reached out to the guy that actually sold me the actual truck, and he haven't reached out back to me. So Monday, they will be getting a call, and there's going to be a call from me. If they don't like the way I handle it, then there's going to be a call from my lawyer at the end of the day. Because y'all got to understand the reason why I'm so mad, because I spent thousands of dollars getting this stuff powder coated. If my wheel would have fell off, could you imagine how much damage this would have caused to my truck? Just think about it. The wheel would have fell off. Look at all that powder coating, not including the Raptor bumper. That probably would have shifted up. That probably would have broke this thing. that probably would have broke $1,500 headlights that cost another $700 to get custom painted. Like, it's a lot of stuff that could have happened if this one wheel would have fell off for their minor mistake. So that's why I'm really teed off. So that means if my wheel would have fell off, I had to replace probably 50% of that stuff underneath there. Guarantee you my bumper would have got damaged, and then it would have pushed up and probably messed up my headlight. And that's not nothing saying over here, because the frame ain't going to protect it, because the frame is way up there. But I don't know. Y'all comment below. Tell me what y'all think I should do. Tell me what y'all think, how I should handle this. But right now, man, just thinking about it, because the whole time I've been out of town in Indianapolis, I've been thinking about it. I just couldn't get it out of my head, because you got to understand, one thing I'm worried about is somebody trying to steal my wheels. That's the first thing I was worried about. But I was telling my wife, I'm pretty sure it was the dealership, and I sold on it was the dealership because I was 100% sure about the lock. Now, I know for a fact I didn't leave that lock on top of that Ziploc bag, so that's why I knew it was the dealership. And that video wasn't clickbait. I really felt it was the dealership, guys. What do you think?
Of course it was a dealership.
But now you think it's a dealership. But you at first thought was somebody stole it. Was trying to steal my wheels.
Well, of course, because it was freaking loose.
And then it was sitting here for like 3 days.
But then it didn't happen until
I went to the dealership.
Exactly.
Because I didn't want to change my oil. I mean, I didn't want to drive my truck because I needed like 30 miles into my oil change. And you know, if you don't change your oil in the right time, you kind of can avoid your warranty. And I have this supercharger. I locked it. And I have this supercharger, so I really don't want to avoid my warranty. So I let it sit here, and I drove the actual charger right there. But when my wife was we left the movies, I was just sitting there thinking about the burnouts, because I went on my Facebook page and I had a picture of let me show you. I have a picture of a burnout, and let me show you how it's on the left side. So hi, Giselle. Now look, guys, look at this. See how it's burned? Look. Just look. It can only burn out on this left side. I mean, this passenger side. It cannot burn out on the other side. So that's how I knew for a fact they rotated my tires. But my thing is, why rotate my tires if I didn't give you permission? That's like, I don't understand that. That's like somebody changing my transmission when I go get an oil change and say, hey, I'll replace your transmission. No, I don't understand that. But other than that, guys, y'all comment.
Probably wanted to touch the truck.
What'd you say?
They just probably wanted to touch it. They just wanted to.
But they did not once come in there and ask me. And then that's another thing. I sat there the whole freaking 2 hours. My truck was there, and I was watching them. And I don't understand how they rotated my tires, because I was watching them. So, but you remember,
They pulled it around to the
they
back.
pulled it around to the back. And I'm like, what the hell they pulled it around to the back? And the oil change bays was open, and they had 9 techs that day. So that was right there was a red flag. And then after they changed the oil, they pulled it back to the side. So that was another thing that was mind blowing. But I don't know, man. I don't want to get nobody fired. But at the end of the day, I want my money replaced, because this could have been this couple $100 I spent on getting this fixed could have cost me thousands or even my life, because I was about to get on the freeway just to break the car in and all that stuff to get the engine warmed up, but I didn't. I said, let me go ahead and go home, because I had to take my daughter to volleyball practice. But yeah, man, mind blowing, man. Look, this is the rim I hit Chick-fil-A, guys. I want to have all these pictures up there. I'm going to even find the picture that I took it that night when I actually damaged this at Chick-fil-A. But other than that, guys, this is it for the video. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Like my baby always say, this is Robert, YouTube on the budget.
Back on the video.
No, peace. It's crazy because I just took my car from the dealership getting the oil change. They didn't say nothing. What the hell?
What's up? Is he gonna talk with you?
Shit, it might be just the fucking lug nuts.
If that's it, which morning's dropping?
Dude, hey, it might be just the fucking lug nuts. I just came, I was talking to him, and I just turned the lug nut. It was fucking loose as hell. Damn, lug nuts just don't loosen like that, huh?
No, not that much. No, not that
Bro,
much.
I hope the dealership didn't do that shit, bro.
You tighten it and then you torque it.